quickly, please.
Teacher, remove one.
Okay, Ryan. Okay, Ryan can start now. Ayo Rizky. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Allahumma aftah alaina hikmataka mansur alaina min hazaini rahmatika ya arhamar rahimin. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Amin ya rabbal alamin. Amin.
Amin ya Rabbal Amin. Amin ya Rabbal Alamin. Well done, Raya Rizki. Thank you. You can turn off the microphone. Okay, so P1 Uthman and P1 Ali student. Okay, wait. Bahjat is requesting to join. Okay.
Teacher,
Huh.
I am wearing everything that I need to bring at school.
Okay. Can you show teacher thumbs up if you can see my screen? Can you show teacher thumbs up if you can see my screen? Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Okay, everyone. Microphone off 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank you for responding to my question. Okay, so today, right? Today we are going to continue with topic absorption. Topic absorption for primary 1, Uthman, and primary 1, Ali. Okay, what is the meaning of absorption? Teacher hope you still remember. Okay, the meaning of absorption. Alright, the ability. Who did not turn off the microphone? Check your microphone, please, everyone. Okay, thank you. So the meaning of absorption, alright, the materials, we have many things in this world. So what is the ability to absorb water? Means whether that object can take in the water or not take in the water. But we call it as the ability of object to absorb, take in the water. So we already learned before what happened to the object if they absorb water. Okay, the materials that can absorb water. This one is few example. Okay, there are many things in this world that can absorb water, but the one that you are seeing on your screen now is example. Okay, the handkerchief, toilet paper, cotton wool. This one is the example, right? Same goes to the object that cannot absorb water, materials that cannot absorb water. We have glass, plastic, or marbles. Before this, you already seen, right? So the water level, water level, we already seen before. Okay, the water level. What will happen to the water level if we put material that can absorb water? For example, this sponge. Sponge can absorb water or not?
Yes.
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 So
Yes.
correct.
Yes. Yes. You say no or yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, primary 1 Uthman and primary 1 Ali. Even if you answer with your normal voice, teacher can hear you because I'm wearing earphones, so I clearly can hear you. You don't have to shout, okay? Teacher can hear you clearly. All right. So sponge is material that can absorb water, all right? So if we put material that can absorb water into the beaker, okay, the level of water will become more or less. Level of water become less.
Teacher, because they can absorb water because they have holes.
Yeah, because they have tiny little holes that some people call it as pores.
Tiny
So
hole.
that the water, yeah, very tiny holes because they want to absorb water. When they have the tiny holes, the water can pass through them. That's why they can keep the water. Okay.
Teacher.
The towel, the sponge, only if we squeeze them, the water will come out. If not, the water will stay inside them. Yes, Afwan?
Teacher.
Yes.
Me first.
Yes, Afwan.
When I wash my car,
Mm-hmm.
me take the water. I just put in the water bucket and I push it. They absorb water.
They absorb water. What are you using? The towel or sponge?
But when I wash my vehicle or my mommy car.
No, okay, all right. So sponge
Teacher,
can absorb water. Yes, Atoy.
um, how can they like take the water and when we take it back up, it will not like drip any water.
Some of the water will dripping. So if, for example, if you put the sponge into the beaker that have water, if you take out the sponge, the water will be dripping. Because even if the material absorb water, there will be still excess water, excess excess lebihan water. That's why they will be some dripping. They will have dripping water.
Yeah, and how they can hold water and even there's small hole.
They can hold water because those small hole help the water to pass through. For example, my plastic water bottle doesn't have any pores, doesn't have any holes. Okay, doesn't have any holes. That's why my plastic water bottle did not absorb any water. Why teacher said did not absorb any water? Because the water cannot pass through this bottle, cannot pass through. Even if I shake this one, no water will come out. Why? Because it cannot pass through. Okay. All right. So just now we look at the object
Teacher,
that, yes,
double absorb or observe water.
ball.
Yes,
Yes.
ball.
Okay, ball. All right. Teacher will explain to you. Can you turn off the microphone because
So what is ability?
ability, what the materials can do. Ability to absorb water means the material can take in water. Ability, what they can do. Your ability to sing means you can sing. Your ability to draw means you can draw. Now we're talking about ability to absorb water, means the object can absorb or cannot absorb. Ability. Okay. So now we have ball. All right. This one, we have many types of ball in this world. But now the one that you're looking on your screen, okay, is the, please turn off your microphone. Please turn off your microphone so that you can hear my voice clearly. Later you will complain that you couldn't hear me clearly because you didn't have your microphone off. Do not turn it on unless if I call your name or when I ask you question. Yahya. In microphone in.
Yes, teacher.
Microphone off. Okay. So now we are looking at the, who did not turn off your microphone? Astaghfirullahalazim allazi la ilaha illa huwal hayyul qayyum wa atubu ilaik. Okay. So now we are looking at the astaghfirullahalazim. Atoy, microphone, Atoy. Izara Arisa, why you turn on your microphone? Do you have anything to ask teacher? I hope this is the last time I have to remind you to turn off your microphone. If not, teacher will remove you from class because you are disturbing our class. Now, if you turn on your microphone, your friend couldn't hear my voice clearly. Couldn't hear. Then if you couldn't hear, you wouldn't understand. Yes, Bahjat.
Can I go to the toilet?
Yes, you may go. Yes, Izara Arisa.
Can I go drink water?
Yes, you may go.
Teacher,
Yes.
can I go to toilet?
Anyone want to go to toilet and drink water, you may go. If you want to go to toilet or drink water, you may go now. Okay, so now we have football. Okay, this one football. So most of the football, the plastic, the outer side is covered with the plastic cover. Okay, covered with plastic cover. So this football cannot absorb water. Plastic cannot absorb water. Okay, so if the material cannot absorb water, the water level in the beaker will become less or stay the same?
Stay the same.
Stay the
Stay
same.
the
Do
same.
not shout. Do not shout. I'm wearing earphones here. I'm wearing earphones. Please
Teacher,
do not
stay
shout.
the
Stay the
same.
same. Correct. Good job, everyone. The level of water stay the same because the object did not absorb water. Alright.
Which box?
So now we already done this one before, right? Today we are going to look at the ability to absorb water. Now, all three materials on your screen now, okay, all these three materials, all of them can absorb water. All of them can absorb water, but they have different ability to absorb water.
Teacher.
Just now your friend asked teacher,
Teacher.
what is the meaning of ability? So this paper, okay, this one display paper.
Teacher. Oh,
Yes,
teacher.
yes, yeah, yeah.
What is disability?
Just now when teacher explained to your friend what is the meaning of ability, you can hear or not when teacher explained to you?
Yes.
Yes, what did
That's
teacher?
what I liking.
Okay, all right, turn off your microphone. I will explain one more time. Okay, so turn off your microphone. Now, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Check your microphone, everyone. Okay, so now we have display paper, tissue paper, and also sponge. Okay, all these three material can absorb water. All of them can absorb water, but some of them can absorb more water, and some of them can absorb less water. For example, teacher have clothes, newspaper, and also kitchen paper here. Okay, so in this world we have many things that can absorb water, but their differences is some of them can absorb more, some of them can absorb less. Okay, so we're going to watch a video together. We're going to watch a video together. Later we're going to discuss. Yes, yeah, yeah. Why you raise up your hand? Do you have anything to ask?
Nothing. Saya tertekan.
Okay. Alright, yes, Atoy?
What was the color? Like a lot of color.
Color paper.
No.
Then what color?
Go back to the color markers. Go back to the screen that color markers. And
This
then
one.
back.
This one.
Yeah.
This one color papers. Color papers. This one display papers. When someone want to make advertisement or to put in front of the class, okay, to make it more interesting, they use display paper that have many colors. Ada Haras.
So like the color. I have got pen too, like this.
Some people.
What that we use for that paper? Teacher, I have. Teacher, I have that. Teacher too.
This one. Okay,
Teacher,
this
I
one.
also.
This one for decoration. Decoration, my dear. This one we use for decoration. Okay.
So you mean like it's a color paper, but there's a lot of paper and it can stick to the wall.
Yeah, you can stick to the wall.
Yeah, I have it like this one, teacher.
Huh? Yeah, display paper.
It's like this too. I didn't know where I put this.
You don't know where did you put? Okay. Ayub,
No.
Ayub. Yes. Kasha, correct. That one. Display paper. Teacher understand that all of you have toys that you want to share with your friend.
Yep.
But now it's not the right time because we are in the middle of science class. Okay, if teacher give you time, we have 38 students. If all 38 students share your toys with your friend, we won't have enough time to finish up our lesson today. So can you please put your toys aside and focus to our class? Can we do that?
Okay.
Yes.
I didn't bring my toys. Yes, I was focusing. Yes.
Okay, all right. Thank you, everyone.
Yes.
Okay, microphone off. Microphone off. 5,
Yes.
4, 3, 2, 1. Do not turn it on unless if I call your name or if I ask you a question. One more time. Anyone turn on the microphone to remove you. This is my last warning. I will repeat my instruction. I will remove you right away after this. Okay, so this one is the video, okay, about materials that can absorb more water. There are some materials that can absorb more water and some material can absorb less. So please Do not turn on your microphone. If you turn it on, you won't be able to hear the sound of this video, okay?
Boys and girls, these materials absorb water. Let's see which material absorbs more water. The 3 glasses have the same amount of water. Let's see what happens when we dip them into the water. The amount of water left in the glasses is not the same.
Okay, now we have 3 objects. Okay, we have sponge, we have towel, and also we have paper. Okay, all these three objects, all of them can absorb water. But for our lesson today, we want to see, sorry, for our lesson today, we want to see which object can absorb more water. So,
Teacher is the sponge.
okay. This one, from this video, we can see that sponge can absorb the most water. Okay, sponge can absorb the most water because look at water level. Look at water level. The water level in beaker for sponge, okay, is lesser compared to the water level in beaker that have towel and also paper. So that's how we know sponge can absorb more water.
The sponge absorbed the most water. The paper absorbed less water than the cloth and the sponge. This shows that some materials absorb more water than others. Hi, children. How do we use materials that absorb water?
Okay, so this one uses
Teacher,
of
can I
material.
go to the toilet?
Sure, you may go. So for materials that absorb water, the uses of material we're going to learn in our next class. Today we only want to see about the material that can absorb water. So from this video, okay, hopefully you know that some material in this world, they can absorb more water compared to the others, okay? All right, so this is what we're going to do in our Tatan book today. This is what we're going to do in our Tatan book today. Right, after this, teacher will do together with you. Okay, so now, okay, we have 3 materials. This one, we have 3 materials. This one is made up from newspaper. Number 1, made up from newspaper. Second one, kitchen cloth. Okay, kitchen cloth or kitchen paper. Right, this one kitchen paper. The third one, cloth. Sorry, number 1 is newspaper. This one newspaper, strip of newspaper. This one kitchen paper. The third one, okay, the strip of cloth. All of them have same size. Okay, so now let's say if we glue all these 3 materials to a stick and we put them into colored water. So colored water that they use, in this experiment is the green colored water, this one. The green colored water, so that we can see the water level after all these 3 materials absorb the water. So the newspaper, this is the level. Newspaper, okay, this is the level of water that newspaper.
Teacher, buku apa?
No, you don't have to open any book yet. Look at your screen only. Look at your screen, listen to teacher first, okay?
Okay.
After this, teacher will tell you what book. Okay, this is the level of water that can be absorbed by kitchen paper. This is the level of water that can be absorbed by cloth. All right, so this one number 1, number 2, and number 3. So which of these 3 objects absorb the most water?
Number 2.
Most
Number
water.
two.
Number 2, correct.
Number 2. Kitchen paper.
Yes, kitchen paper. Well done. So we know that the kitchen paper can absorb the most water. Why? Because the water level is the highest for kitchen paper. Well done, everyone. How about the least one? Least means paling sikit. Least. The least one. So which one?
Number 3.
Which one? Number
Number 3.
3. Good job. So number 3 is the clothes. Okay. Okay. If you want to answer, just answer my question. You don't have to shout or whatnot in your
Teacher,
microphone because I'm wearing earphone here. Yes.
uh, do we need to do that?
No, not yet. Not yet. Wait for my instruction. You will do together with teacher. Later, I will tell you when.
Because I feel so sleepy.
Sleepy. Okay, okay. We will draw after this.
Teacher,
Okay.
I
We will
I
move
ask
your hand.
I
Yeah.
I ask you because it
Ah.
looks super fun to do.
This one, or this one, actually, if you are at school, we're supposed to do this experiment together. But it's okay. Let's say if you wanna try this experiment, maybe we can try on next week because your parents need time to prepare the materials as well. Teacher cannot start the class and say to you, okay, you have to prepare this now. It's impossible for you to do. Okay, teacher have to give instruction at least 1 week before. So
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
so
Because
today not yet.
also
Teacher,
I
can I go to the toilet?
yeah I
Okay, you
don't
may
have
go.
newspaper.
Okay, it's okay. This one is okay. We don't have to do the experiment yet. Look at your screen first, okay?
And
So,
also teacher, I can't find my newspaper.
that's why teacher didn't ask you to do because if teacher give you instruction to prepare now, we won't have enough time to find the materials and all. We need at least 1 week because your parents are working as well. Okay? All right. So microphone off. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Microphone off. Who did not turn off your microphone? Please turn off. In, microphone in.
Sorry, teacher.
Okay, so this one, the object that can absorb water the most, okay, the object that can absorb the most, we know number 2 just now. Number 2 is kitchen paper. Alright, kitchen paper. So the object that can absorb the least water, we already know number 3. Number 3 is the cloth. Alright. So now, after we know which object can absorb the most and the least water, we already know which one is more absorbent. More absorbent means that material can absorb more water. Okay, more water. So now, okay, we will learn how to arrange according to their ability. Just now, wait, your friend is requesting to join. Who requests to join now? Akil Naufal. Arif Nufail lah. Arif Nufail. Arif Nufail. Arif, why you join with your brother's account? It's okay lah, as long as you join the class. Okay, so now after you know which one can absorb the most
Teacher,
water.
sorry, akaun Arif rosak pula.
Apa? Akaun rosak?
Akaun Arif rosak.
Ya ke?
Hmm.
So you have class or not, Akil? Now you have class or not?
Ada.
Ada. Then how you join your class?
Taktik.
It's okay lah as long as you can join the class. It's okay.
Abang saya cakap
Taktik. Banyak lah you punya taktik. Okay, it's okay. Arif, it's okay. You can use Akil's account. Okay, so after you already know which object absorb the most water, which object absorb the less, we will learn how to arrange according to ascending and descending order. Have you learned about ascending and descending in mathematics class?
yes.
Yes.
Ascending is small to big. Descending is big to small.
Okay, ascending from more to less or less to more? Ascending.
Less to more.
Less
to
Less to more. Correct. Less to more. Okay, good job. So, for those who still confused what is ascending and descending, teacher hope at the end of our class today, okay, you can master what is ascending and descending. For descending, okay, descending order, usually we arrange them from more to less. Yes, from more to less. Alright.
Teacher, I'm super master.
Okay. So now in science, how do we arrange ascending and descending for absorption topic? Okay. For example, this one. Okay, the question asks you to arrange the object according to their ability to absorb water in ascending order. Ascending, we know we arrange from less to more. So you have to arrange from object that can absorb less water to the object can absorb most water. So which one can absorb the least water? Which one can absorb the least water here?
Number 3.
Number 3. Well done. So we put number 3. After number 3, which one?
Number 2.
Number 2.
1.
Number 1. Number 1. After number 1?
2.
Number 2. Ah. Okay, number 2. Okay. Yes, teacher can hear you. Even if you say with normal voice, teacher can hear you. You don't have to shout. Okay.
Ayah kenapa ni sama ayah?
Ayu, kita can hear you. Ayu, microphone off please. Astaghfirullahalazim. Atoy, microphone Atoy. Okay, Atoy already done. Izara, microphone Izara.
No open microphone.
You did not turn off just now. Okay, alright. Okay, so for the absorption of water, this is how you should arrange them, okay? For ascending order, we arrange from less to more. So we arrange the object that can absorb least water, okay? Then object that can absorb the lesser water, then to the object that can absorb the most. So now we already arranged for ascending. If descending order, descending we arrange from more to less. Who turn on your microphone? Ya Allah, ya Rabbi.
Teacher, book what?
Book not yet. Teacher will tell you what book after this, okay? Now listen to teacher first, focus first. Okay? After this, teacher will tell you what book. Okay. So now descending order. Descending we arrange from more to less. So we arrange the object can absorb the most water to the object that can absorb lesser water. Then last one, the object that can absorb the least water. Least paling sikit. Okay? So in this situation, in this experiment, which one should be number 1? That can absorb the most water. Which one? Which one?
2.
Number 2.
Number 3.
Number 2. After number 2?
Number 2.
After number 2? Number 3?
1.
Number 1.
Number 1.
Number 1. Okay. Last one?
Take the 4 and then the last.
Now 3 is the last one. Okay. So this is how we
arah mami balik tak? Cik Mah tak budak. Awak tu dah marah tak?
okay, microphone okay.
Dapat acik tinggi suara.
Okay, microphone. Okay, so this is how you should arrange in ascending and descending order. Okay. So now, can all of you take your Tatan book? Just now you asked teacher, which book you have to prepare? Open Tatan book. Open Tatan book, all of you. Open Tatan book. Open Tatan book. Done. Okay, open Tatan book. Prepare your pencil. Alright. We are going to do the 3 objects that we saw in the video just now. Okay, in the video just now, we saw the object sponge, okay, sponge, towel, and also paper. So we're going to see these 3 objects. We're going to arrange them in ascending and descending order. Okay. All right. Wait, teacher will share the screen with you after this. You're going to draw together. Don't worry.
Teacher, saya buat buku baru sebab buku lama saya tak tahu kat mana.
Your tatan book, you don't know where is it?
Yes, I use another one. I use another one.
Okay. Alright, so today, write the date, Thursday. Thursday.
Teacher, you're not presenting your screen.
Wait. Okay, prepare your eraser and all with you, okay? Because we are going to sketch, so you might need your eraser.
I'm choosing the page. Teacher, do we use cotton book?
Yes, tatan book, correct? Tatan book.
Teacher, what are
Uh-huh.
we to sketch today?
Huh? Today we are going to sketch beaker with the materials that can absorb more water and also less water. The one that
Teacher,
we saw in the
I'm
video.
already done at cotton. I'm already at this cotton book.
Okay, right, date and date.
Teacher, dah lama tak guna cotton book.
Yeah, that's why today we're going to use tatan book to practice your writing skill and also your sketching skill.
Bakit typing ya? Cancel box.
Erina, microphone. Erina, microphone. Erina. Alicia, Erina, microphone. Okay. So, the title for today, right? If you're already done writing date and date, write the title. Ability to absorb what Allah Akbar. Absorb water. Okay.
Ability to absorb water.
Okay. So we are going to draw 3 beaker. Let's say if you don't have enough space to draw 3 beakers side by side, you can draw below. Okay, you can draw below inside your book. All right.
Teacher, it's already almost 4 o'clock
Yeah.
already.
Yes, that's why we have to start now so that we have enough time to finish up before 4 p.m. Okay, so draw the first beaker.
Is that beaker?
Yes, correct. Draw the beaker.
It's like a bit. It's like a something. Dia macam cawan je.
Draw. Okay, so the first beaker just now we have sponge. Okay, sponge, you do rectangular like this. Do first, follow teacher. Make sure you do together with teacher so that you know how to draw later. If you didn't follow, teacher already at the second one, you will ask teacher how to draw. Then I have to go back again. Do together
Teacher,
with
I remember how to draw a beaker when how? When wait, let me see at that time. Yeah, we already draw beaker.
Yes, we draw beaker during our first topic before. That's why in science drawing is compulsory. I didn't ask you to draw things for fun. I didn't ask you to draw things for fun. It's needed. You have to do it. Okay, so if you wanna sing or if you wanna dance, you may do so, but please turn off your microphone so that your friend can hear my interaction
Teacher, I
clearly.
can't see the title.
Teacher,
Kasha, microphone Kasha.
belum lagi buat tu.
Yeah. Continue. Okay, Kasha. Okay, so sponge you have to do like this. Do like this so that it looks like sponge. Sponge usually has small holes, right? Small pores, so you can add sponge. The first one.
Teacher, I thought you was and paper.
No, not the paper. Paper, the third one. First one, sponge.
Okay, I'm ready. Then sponge.
Okay. If you already done sponge, draw the second beaker. Draw the second beaker.
Teacher, don't do the material yet. I'm not finished yet.
Okay.
Teacher, I also draw the line.
The water level later we draw because we want to see the differences. We draw the beaker and object first. Right. So now we're going to draw towel. If you know how to draw towel perfectly, you can draw. You can draw your own version of towel. Okay.
I don't know.
Teacher will just draw like this. Okay. So pardon my drawing because I have human hand. I don't have computer hand to draw exactly like pictures in the internet or whatnot. So teacher will just draw like this. That my towel. Okay, so you can either follow me or you can draw better than me. It's up to you. Okay.
I can do better than you.
Okay, sure. You can draw better version of the towel. No problem.
Teacher,
I just do a square or a rectangle.
Okay, no problem. Because later we will label. Even if you couldn't recognize your drawing, we will label them. Don't worry. Okay. Towel. Then if you already done the second one, you can continue with the third one. If you haven't done, just continue. Okay. If you haven't done, just continue. If you already done, move on to the next one. Next one, the easiest one is paper. Okay, the easiest one, paper.
Teacher,
Mm-hmm.
we have enough space. Can we do down?
Can. Do below. Can?
Teacher, can I write so I will know? But because
Huh.
the towel just looks like the paper.
Yeah. You have to actually label the beaker and the object inside. Like this, right? Sponge. Okay? Label. That's why after sketching anything inside, make sure you label them. Even if you couldn't recognize your sketching, you will know what is it based on your labeling. Okay, then this one towel.
Done, teacher.
Done. Label as well. Have you done label?
Done,
Done.
teacher.
Done. Okay.
Teacher.
Done. All right.
Teacher, I'm done sketching the beaker and the sponge and the towel and the paper, and I also. Teacher, how's it done?
Okay. All right.
Maybe.
Okay. So if you already done the sketching and also labeling.
Teacher, I'm not done yet.
Okay. It's okay. If not done, you can continue. If you're not done, you can
Teacher, I'm
continue. No
done.
problem.
Teacher,
Mm-hmm. Yes.
do I have more?
Yeah. We have to arrange them in ascending and descending order.
Yes.
Okay. All
Teacher,
right. Yes.
I don't have space to make descending and ascending. Teacher,
Can next page. Next page. How
teacher,
far?
only 14 minutes. The class will end or
We're going to end at 4 p.m.
no?
Okay. All right.
4 p.m.
Yeah. 4 p.m.
Teacher.
Yes.
14 minutes, teacher. I mean.
Okay. Now, Safwan, why you call teacher Safwan? Why?
Why?
Ingat tak buat swing tu kan?
Api guna still here.
Huh? Akil Naufal. Arif, microphone. Arif Naufal. Okay. So after you're done. Yeah, here. After you're done sketching and labeling, okay, we're going to arrange in ascending order. So ascending order, we know ascending order, we arrange from less to more. So which one can absorb the least water just now in the video? Do you remember?
The least water is the sponge.
Can absorb
It's the
the least water.
Can. Paper.
Paper. That's why be careful before you answer the question. Teacher ask you.
Then the
Uh,
sponge can absorb more water.
Sponge can absorb the most water. So paper is the least one, right? Least one. So we arrange paper, then after paper what? After paper.
Teacher, can we just do like paper is the least one and then the
Towel. Teacher.
Yes.
Sponge is
Ya,
Towel.
macam nak buat water level ya. Sponge. Water level.
Then
The
sponge.
towel and sponge.
Okay, alright. So
iPad itu pesan.
your iPad is to
This. Class and my you need to charge. You need to charge.
okay.
You need to do like this. When you want to meet in class with you charging your
Okay, can all of you microphone turn off the microphone? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. If 10 of you is turning on the microphone all at once, teacher cannot hear your question. Teacher cannot explain to you. So please turn it off so that teacher can explain to you. Alright, so this one, the first one, why we arrange? Yes, who raised up your hand? Yes.
what? I cannot charge because my iPad is 1%.
Sumaira,
Charge it
Sumaira,
and my
Sumaira.
mom lock the doors.
Sumaira, listen to teacher. Sumaira, if you don't have battery and you couldn't charge your iPad because your mom locked the door because you don't have charger, then you may leave the class first. Later you can watch the recorded video. Okay, I'm so sorry because teacher, there's nothing teacher can do to help you because I couldn't charge your iPad for you. Okay, so it's okay. You can Sumaira can watch the recorded video later. Okay.
Okay, teacher.
Okay, Sumaira.
Bye.
Bye. Okay. All right. So if the thing that teacher can help you, teacher will help you. But if teacher couldn't do anything to help you, then I can do nothing to help you. Okay. So this one,
Yeah, I'm done. And then what can I do?
listen to teacher. Listen to teacher. I'm about to tell you what to do. Ascending, we already done. So after ascending, now we want to arrange in descending order. Descending order from less to more or more to less. Descending order.
Less to more.
Descending. Descending.
Less to more.
Yes, do this one. Do.
Sponge,
Okay,
towel,
mm-hmm.
and paper.
Sponge, towel.
And paper.
Towel, good job, correct. Towel
Teacher,
and paper.
teacher, what about the like how did you want to say?
Which one?
Okay, the least one is like the like normal like level water, right?
Yeah, this one.
And then
The least one, this one.
yeah, and then the most one is the sponge, right?
Correct.
And then what about the tower one?
The towel one, okay, look at the water level for the towel one. Is higher, the water level is higher than the sponge. But lesser than the paper. Why? Because the paper only absorb a little of water. Okay, that's why the water level is still high. So towel absorb more than paper but less than sponge. That's why the water level for towel is slightly less than sponge, but slightly less than the paper. Because towel absorb more water compared to the paper. Okay.
So which means the tower also least lah.
Towel less. The least ni paling sikit. So which one absorb the least water, Atoy? Between these three, which one?
Teacher.
Which one? Absorb the least, paling sikit. Least. Which one? Paper. So paper absorb the least. Alright. So towel Absorb water less than sponge. The object that absorb the most water is the sponge, most water.
Teacher,
Yes, Ayu.
can I do descending order at the next page?
Can. If you don't have enough space, just use the next
Okay,
page.
I'm
No
done.
problem.
But teacher, I
Uh-huh.
think the least one goes to the middle one because like yang paling sikit kan. So look.
Paling sikit absorb water. Paling sikit absorb water. Mana satu paling sikit absorb water between these three?
Paling sikit absorb water is the paper.
The paper. Atai macam ni Atai. Okay, you imagine, Atai.
Yeah.
Atai imagine you are drinking from a cup. Cawan. Okay, you imagine you're drinking from a cup. Let's say if Atai drink only a little bit of water from the cup, the remaining of water in the cup will be a lot of water or little only. Kalau you drink sikit je, so banyak ke sikit tinggal?
Yeah.
A lot. So same goes to this one. Because paper absorb only a little bit of water. That's why the remaining water in the beaker is still a lot. Boleh?
Yeah,
Yes.
I understand that. And then what I'm talking about is
Teacher, I'm done.
the object that we use, of course, like paper. Paper, of course, is less because it take less water.
Yes, that is what our lesson is about today. So we want to see that different object can absorb different amount of water. So we know sponge can absorb the most water. Then the towel can absorb more water compared to the paper. More water compared to paper, but still less compared to the sponge. We want to differentiate. We want to see the differences, the amount of water that they can absorb. All right?
Okay, now I can breathe.
Teacher, how do we need to do that over up the
Ni, this one you don't have to do. This one teacher just want to show you. Okay?
at
Okay. At where? No, this
we color?
color. Yes. Usually the girls love to color. The boys don't want to color. So the girls, if you want to color, you may color. No problem. Okay? I understand you because teacher love to color.
Teacher, me also love to color.
You love to color. Okay, you
Teacher,
can
I want to
color.
see back your screen.
Oh,
Teacher,
P1.
no need to
What?
no need to what? Just now.
Okay. Teacher said, if you want to color, you can color. If you don't want to color, you don't have to color. Oh, I forgot. P1, most of you boys and girls love to color. P4 boys, they don't like to color. If teacher ask them to color, they don't want to color. But the girls, they love coloring a lot. P4 girls. Okay, so if you want to color, you can color. If you don't want to color, you don't have to color, no problem. Okay.
Teacher, I don't want to color.
Okay, no
I
problem.
want to color.
As long as
Teacher, I want to color.
Okay, listen to
Teacher.
teacher.
I don't want to color. Teacher, I color.
Teacher, what page?
What page? This one Tatan book, sayang. This one Tatan book. Okay. Alright, so listen to teacher. It's okay if you want to color or don't want to color as long as you understand what I'm teaching you about today, okay? So how we want to look at the ability of material to absorb water? We look at the water level, the remaining water level inside the beaker. Okay, so for those who not done, listen to teacher, don't be panic. For those who not done, later teacher will upload in Seesaw. Upload in Seesaw just now, the one that we did together. So you can look at your Seesaw and continue to do, okay? Don't worry if you're not done. How many of you not done? Can you raise up your hand? How many of you not done? One.
Teacher, I'm done.
How? Okay. Yes, Ian.
Teacher, I'm done. Teacher, I'm done.
Done, okay. If you're done,
I'm done.
okay.
Teacher, I'm done.
Okay.
Hey, I'm done.
I'm done.
I'm not done yet. Teacher, I'm done.